This year, we are proud to be honoring our first ever Rising Star Award to an individual who has built a global organization focused on solutions to protect the health and the future of the largest ecosystem on Earth. Daniela Fernandez founded the Sustainable Oceans Alliance as a dorm room idea. And just 5 years later, created the world's largest network of young ocean leaders, establishing a presence in over 80 countries. How amazing is that? She launched the world's first Ocean Solutions Accelerator to support ocean startups developing technology solutions that address the greatest threats that our planet faces today. So thank you, Daniela, for your incredible vision and for your commitment to helping the planet for future generations.
Before I begin my remarks, I actually want you to understand why the ocean matters to each and every one of you. So please close your eyes and take 2 deep breaths. That's 1. And that's 2. That second breath you just took came from the ocean. This is why the ocean touches us all. It's not just about people that are living in the coastal areas, but it's really about humanity. Over the next decade, our planet will face a series of unprecedented challenges: warming oceans, declining coral reefs, biodiversity loss, sea level rise, and massive extinctions, just to name a few. We are in a planetary climate crisis, and every minute, hour, day that passes by, we get closer and closer to reaching this irreversible tipping point, one that we may not be able to come back from. I'm not trying to depress you, and hope is not lost. Thankfully, we have powerful technologies that can turn the tide and allow us to live in a world in which human prosperity can live in harmony with protecting our environment. This is why I created Sustainable Ocean Alliance. We are a nonprofit accelerator, incubator, and fund that develops new solutions that will protect and sustain the health of our ocean. Solutions include breakthrough technologies used to develop climate-resilient corals, others that use seaweed to replace all plastic packaging, some that are even creating cell-based protein to replace seafood. These are incredible innovations that you haven't even heard about. We are actively working with these amazing companies, and we're also advising governments and investors, helping them understand what's their role they can play in building this ocean economy. When I graduated from Georgetown University 3 years ago, I turned down all of my Wall Street job offers, so I had no job. And I also had no funding for my nonprofit. But what I did have was this gut feeling, this irresistible urge and sense of responsibility that I had to my generation. I knew I had to have the courage and take that leap of faith, and moving out here to Silicon Valley was the first step in doing so. Even though I didn't know anyone when I moved out here, since then, I am so grateful to have received the support from Mark and Lynn Benioff, Eric Brisson and Sherry Sobrato, Jeff Ubin, Mark and Ray Dalio, and several more. I am so thankful to all the people sitting in this room, because it is your legacy, your passion, your ingenuity that has made Silicon Valley the place it is today. And finally, I want to thank my team and my board for their fearlessness and their dedication. Our ocean requires the best possible talent to tackle these planetary challenges. Much of the technology and capital is literally sitting outside our doors. It just requires a little bit of innovation, support, and funding to get it to the next level. I believe we still have time, and each of us can play a role in this mission. in this mission to protect our planet and hopefully save ourselves while we're at it. Thank you very much.